Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a reading for December 12th, 2019. A very, very powerfully energetic day today, 12/12. So I hope you guys are taking advantage of it and really enjoying today's energy. This is going to be a reading for the collective. For all signs. So take what resonates and leave what doesn't. While I'm doing this reading, I'm going to ask you guys, give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, comment and share if that's something that you like to do. And I also just want to say thank you guys for being here and sharing this journey with me. It really is humbling to see all of your love and support. So just thank you, and a warm welcome to all of my new and returning viewers. So let's go ahead and get into this reading. Spirit, angels, ancestors, loved ones who have passed, and spirit guides, please tell us what we need to know, the collective, for 12/12/2019. Please tell us what we need to know for 12/12/2019. We had a really heavy reading yesterday, you guys. So let's see what today has in store for the collective. 12/12/2019 for the general collective for all signs. What messages do you have for the collective for 12/12/2019 for all signs? Okay. Okay, we have the Eight of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands in reverse, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Wow. Okay, so our overall energy here is the Three of Swords. Right off the bat, I am seeing a third-party situation. But we'll see if there's any way it cannot mean that. But with the Queen of Pentacles, I see that she has two knights around her, so I definitely feel like this is a third-party situation. Now remember, third parties don't always have to be other people. It can be anything that takes your attention away from your current situation. All right, so the Three of Swords, underneath that we have the Chariot card, which is Cancer. We have the Six of Cups in reverse. We have the Fool. We have the Seven of Cups, which is a lot of different choices. We also have the Queen of Wands here, which is oftentimes my third party or my mistress card. Okay, so it does look like there's some sort of third party situation. Again, if this doesn't resonate with you, it's just not your message. But if it does, it looks like here somebody's not really seeing clearly or has a lot of different options. Okay, and it's kind of like they're having this sort of lighthearted, free-spirited approach to love and relationships. So maybe somebody who's not really quite ready to be committed. The Six of Cups in reverse is, then somebody else might be holding on to the past, or this may have to do with a soulmate relationship. The Chariot card is Cancer, and that's all about moving forward, stepping into your power. Okay, and trying to blend two opposites here. So again, I'm really seeing, normally I don't see the Chariot card as a third party situation, but I see someone and they've got, they're blending two opposites, or they're trying to control two people, and that may be leading to some heartbreak, some sadness, some sorrow. Okay, interesting. All right, so the Eight of Pentacles is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. I get a lot of that in this reading. We have 3 Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn cards. The Eight of Pentacles is all about hard work. It's all about doing work that is that you're very dedicated to. It's you focusing on each step, not necessarily worried so much about the final outcome, but doing a really good job and making sure that each pentacle that you have is polished and perfect and well taken care of. This is somebody who takes care of their family, of their tribe, their soul tribe. This is somebody who's very dedicated and very, very hardworking. Now, again, I'm going to address this as the Queen of Pentacles because I'm seeing this energy here. The Queen of Pentacles in reverse, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. She's a very mothering, nurturing energy. Again, if you see, I'm going to put these in the upright for now. When you see I have 2 knights and I have 1 queen, all right, again, we all have masculine and feminine energy within ourselves, okay, but I'm really getting this is just a third party reading, you guys. Again, if it doesn't resonate with you, just, move on to another reading, or it might not be the message for everyone here. But the Queen of Pentacles, she's somebody who's very nurturing, she's very caring. She's somebody who is very comfortable in her home. She's not the most intellectual of queens, but she's somebody who's like a healer. She's very good with money. She's very good with abundance. She, I think of the Empress card. Everything that she touches, turns to gold. She's a master manifester. It could be somebody who's in the healing arts. It could be a doctor or a nurse or some type of, has some sort of profession like that. All right, the Queen of Pentacles I'm really seeing here is this Eight of Pentacles energy, very hardworking, very dedicated. But this third party situation has her in the reverse, has her feeling really uncomfortable in her home. She may live with one or two, she may live with one of these knights, be currently in a relationship, and either the knight or she is stepping out on them, but the home life is not very good at the moment. The Queen of Pentacles, she takes care of her pets, her family, her children, her job, and I feel like she's not able to do that right now because she's just sort of like she's feeling this heartbreak, this sadness, this sorrow, or she's just really trying to work through it, and I'm getting kind of like ignoring the fact that there's this third party situation going on. She's flanked by two knights, okay, who are also both in the reverse. The Knight of Wands is one of my player cards, somebody that she's involved with, or it could be, again, it could be a part of herself. These two knights could represent her energy. The Knight of Wands is this player card. You can see he has these salamanders on his coat. They're not quite eating their own tail yet because he hasn't really completed his journey. He's somebody who's very passionate. He's somebody who's very athletic, very good looking, very charming, very diplomatic, somebody who might travel a lot. Somebody who, has a lot of sexual energy, somebody who's very attractive to, members of, to other people, physically, and maybe also like, mentally, somebody who's just vibrant, vivacious, but he's in the reverse. So he's somebody who doesn't really want any responsibility. Well, doesn't want to take responsibility for his actions. He's not really concerned about this Queen of Pentacles. He's not really concerned about anybody else except for fulfilling his own sort of desires. He's very impulsive in the reverse, and he's also very like if he experiences any obstacles or conflict, he doesn't have like a plan B. So I'm kind of getting like he rushes in and he might sort of mess up this Queen of Pentacles and her stability and everything that she's worked for because she thought it was something that was a little bit more stable, or it was something more real for her than it was for the Knight of Wands. And I just got shown the image of a hand with sand running through it, like how a wave comes and you grab some sand and then how it just falls out. Like this is somebody who came in very quickly but also will leave very quickly, but might have done a lot of damage. Okay, but again, we have to be accountable. The Queen of Pentacles has to be accountable for her actions. If she was easily swayed from her current partner, this Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. This Knight of Pentacles is very steady, very he stays on his horse. He's very committed to whatever this relationship is or this pentacle. He's somebody who works outdoors, somebody who's more hands-on, could also be in the same profession as the Queen of Pentacles. These could represent younger energies and sort of like an older woman with two younger men. Again, but gender here is fluid, so it doesn't have to be like that, or it could just be sort of maturity level. The Queen of Pentacles might just be farther along in her journey. Okay, but again, she's turned upside down, so she could be a little bit angry. It could be that this Knight of Pentacles like really sort of was poking at her, prodding, and she realized that he was just sort of toying with her and how much she gave up for something that was really ephemeral or fleeting or not going to stick around. And then the Knight of Pentacles energy, this is, again, he's run up against a lot of obstacles and a lot of delays and is really kind of questioning his commitment to this pentacle. And these two originally, when they're in the upright, were committed to the same thing, to the same relationship, to the same family. Again, it could be to the same job or what have you, but the Knight of Pentacles is kind of ready to throw this pentacle out, is what I'm getting. All right, very interesting message here, you guys. I'm going to go ahead and pull some additional cards for the collective, 12/12/2019. What additional messages do you have for the collective, 12/12/2019? Additional messages for the collective, 12/12/2019. Dove Spirit, be peace. Yeah, I think there's also a lot of fighting going on in this situation. Bat Spirit, a rebirth is assured. Okay, and time for beginner mind. Yeah. Okay, so I'm getting here really that this has to do with this Queen of Pentacles energy. Whatever situation the Queen of Pentacles has gotten herself into, everything's just turned upside down. And I think she's going through, and I'm using the pronoun she because not because I'm talking about a woman, okay? But just for the sake of the images on the cards. But she's somebody who's worked hard for everything that she has. She's put a lot of time and effort into her relationships, into her career, into her family. And I'm getting this feeling of she got totally caught up with this Knight of Wands energy in the passion, in the drive, and she's regretting it. She is regretting it big time because it also messed up her relationship that she had with the Knight of Pentacles energy. Okay, but she has worked for a lot, and that doesn't mean, I'm just keep getting the image of sand castles here. Okay, and that, like, I think, but all of this is sort of showing her that her relationship wasn't really what she thought it was. She's really starting to take a look at why she might have been swayed by this Knight of Wands energy, this player, this person. Like, why was she so caught up in this energy with this person that brought everything sort of crashing down, and really sort of, because I think ultimately she realized that this Knight of Pentacles also wasn't right for her, but she just wasn't really in touch with her emotions and what was really going on. And I think she's really starting to see that, as everything has been flipped upside down, and she finds herself in this sort of chaotic third party situation where there may be like fighting, and it might be, and she's like kind of like, oh my gosh, what have I been doing? I'm better than that. I've worked so hard for my career, my family, my house, my home, etc. And maybe it's my spiritual journey, and I think there was a moment of her feeling like she threw it all away. But she has the maturity, right? Because she's the Queen of Pentacles. She's a master manifester. She can do what she wants. She's created a lot. She has a lot to rest on, what she's done in the past, and to find the confidence to rebuild, okay, after this situation, or as a result of this situation. All right, the dove spirit is be peace. 2 + 1 is 3. Okay, so again, spirit is saying, to this Queen of Pentacles energy, be at peace, take the steps, go back to what you know. Okay, and that doesn't necessarily mean a person, but whatever, take the steps that you need to sort of get yourself right again. Okay, and be at peace. Remember, mistakes, there's no such thing as mistakes. They're all just learning experiences. Okay, and then we have a 5 card, which is all about conflict. So a rebirth is assured. So this Queen of Pentacles, I feel like, this is all about learning lessons. She's learned a big lesson. I think she just got caught up in sort of the energy of it all. She didn't realize that she was really unhappy with this Knight of Pentacles energy. Again, this is a more specific reading, so it may not be for everyone. I didn't mean it to come out that way, but it did. But a rebirth is assured, and this Queen of Pentacles is going to turn herself upright through work, through taking the steps, through healing, through a real self-analysis, and looking at why she did what she did, why she would put herself in a situation where she felt so vulnerable, okay, and why she would address the situation the way that she did, okay. And then we have the 48, the porcupine spirit, time for beginner mind. So you're definitely starting over. I feel like the Queen of Wands is going to start out alone. We see the 8 of Pentacles card is alone, okay, and I feel like she's going to realize that she was just totally off base. She was going through something. She lost sight of who she was and everything that she's done, and this is a huge life lesson that she's learning. But, Spirit is saying, be at peace. Everything's going to be okay. It might take some time, but realizing who you are and getting this Queen of Wands to be back up in the upright, being comfortable at home, being comfortable at her job and her career and her health and her spirituality and all of that is going to take some time, because this is a really weird situation. And I think she's like found herself in a position where, like, what am I doing? What has happened? Like, and that self evaluation is really going to come through in that introspection. And she's going to sort of realize that she has to start over. And most likely she has to start over on her own and bring back balance into her life. The 48 card This adds up to 12, so it's which breaks down to a 3. So time for beginner mind. Again, we have 3, we have 3, we have 3. Okay, so this is definitely a third party situation. Okay, now oftentimes it doesn't have to be 2 people, but that's what I'm seeing here, and I wish it were different. But that's just what's going on here. Okay, and it's time for beginner mind. It's time to like go back to the basics. This Queen of Pentacles has to, okay, go back to the basics and, you know, work some things out, but she'll be just fine because she is mature. She's been through a lot, you know, and when we get off track, our soul has a way of getting us back on track. Okay, so you get companion. Yep. What is it? A third party situation, Spirit? uh, And you know, today is 12-12, and 12s add up to 3s. Wow, so these are almost the exact same cards. I think they came out yesterday. You saw me shuffling the deck. I shuffle in between readings and do other readings, so it's not just a coincidence or a lack of shuffling here. And this is very, very interesting. So we have the companion card coming out: loyalty, tenacity, and unselfishness. Okay, so this was definitely a love relationship. Shadow attributes: betrayal by misusing confidences, loss of personal identity. So we're definitely dealing with some sort of betrayal here. In this reading this week, you know, I was sort of thinking maybe this reading is disconnected from the other ones, but I don't know if it was yesterday or the day before where we had the King of Swords and then we had the Queen of Swords in reverse. And that Queen of Swords really could be this Queen of Pentacles in reverse that we're seeing right now. And it could be this sort of betrayal that was going on, that maybe it's a result of a loss, or maybe it's the result of past hurts or breakups and that sort of thing. But the Queen of Pentacles, you know, the light attributes of the healer is passion to serve others by repairing the body, mind, and spirit. So there's a lot of healing that needs to take place. I think this crazy, chaotic situation, rebirth and time for beginner mind, okay, is, you know, there really has to be that introspection. Recognize that, you know, by repairing the body, mind, and spirit, you'll have the ability to transform pain into healing. And so you may have actually reacted or maybe branched out into this third party situation because of a real pain and heartbreak that you experienced. Remember that grief has profound effects on our behavior, and especially things that we normally do or ways that we would normally react might really be different. The shadow attributes are taking advantage of those who need help, failing to care for oneself. And I feel like that's what the Queen of Pentacles was doing. She wasn't hurting others, I don't think intentionally, but I think she failed to take care of herself. Okay, and she's gotten off track, but Spirit is saying that, you know, we can definitely get back on track. Okay, if we ever, you know, if we find ourselves out of balance. Okay, and listening to readings is one way to do it. You can also, you know, exercise, walk in nature, just contemplate, meditate, yoga, seek counseling, friends, family. Okay, but there is some real heartbreak and sadness and sorrow that needs to be dealt with here. Okay, and I feel like, you know, even though this third party situation, that could be it, but I feel like that's the surface level, that there's something way deeper that's going on that caused this situation or caused the Queen of Pentacles to behave in the way that she did. And it's time now to heal. Okay, so get to the root of the problem, see why this happened. Okay, so you can heal these energies and clear them. All right, so you can just get back on track, but get back to who you are. And also, I mean, this is a major transformation, learning and growth and transcendence here. Additional message for the collective, 12/12/2019. She who remains, powerful, devotion, and true worth. Look at that. I love that energy. And look at how much this looks just like this crystal. I don't know if you guys can see that. See how we've got these crystal pieces? Look at that. And the color matches. Whoa, what really beautiful synchronicity in this reading, you guys. So Manatili, she who remains, powerful, devotion, and true worth. Through all of this Queen of Pentacles, through this transformation, okay, through sort of this healing that she's going through, even if she's made decisions that she regrets, there's going to be this transformation. She's going to come out more powerful, more devoted to herself and her journey and to healing, and then also recognizing her true worth. All right, what a beautiful, beautiful reading, you guys. Let's go ahead and see the final message for the collective, 12/12/2019. Please leave me a comment how this resonates with you guys. This is very, very powerful readings this week. Final message for the collective, 12/12/2019. Remember that threes being third-party situations, but also represent growth and expansion. Okay, so again, mistakes are learning experiences, and through that we grow and we become more powerful as we heal. Final message for the collective. Let's take a look. I see very like Queen of Pentacles energy. Begin here. Do not fear what travel brings, my dear. The moment is yours. Begin now here. Yep, so it doesn't matter what you've done. Okay, it doesn't matter the mistakes that you've made. They're learning experiences, but you can start healing right now. Okay, be loyal to yourself. If you're in a committed relationship with somebody and you want to work on it, be loyal to them. Okay, tenacity and you know, I think there was a bit of selfishness that was going on here. Again, that's rooted in some sort of heartbreak, some sort of sorrow, some sort of grief. Okay, so it's time now to heal that so then you can become unselfish as well, but taking care of yourself and those that need, you know, those that you've committed to take care of as well. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. It's a very powerful reading. The journey begins here now. Okay, again, transform this pain into healing. I love you guys so much. Thank you for listening. Please give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, comment and share if and only if that's something that you like to do. Ring that bell for any new updates or any videos I might upload. And I hope you guys have an absolutely beautiful, beautiful day.